In 2016, millions of Roosevelt dimes were struck and entered circulation, each worth no more than 10 cents. At first glance, these coins seem ordinary, a small piece of pocket change most people wouldn't think twice about. But buried among these everyday coins are rare treasures that have fetched thousands of dollars at auction, and some experts believe the most valuable finds might still be waiting to be discovered. Could a coin in your pocket or a roll of dimes from the bank be one of them? Let's dive into why the 2016 US dime might hold the key to uncovering a fortune. To truly appreciate the value behind these coins, you first need to understand what sets them apart. Like every other Roosevelt dime, the 2016 issue features the familiar portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, a design introduced in 1946 to honor his leadership and role in establishing the March of Dimes. The reverse features a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. However, what makes some of these coins extraordinary isn't their design or history. It's the errors and anomalies that occurred during their minting process. These errors can happen at any of the three mints that produced the 2016 dime: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Philadelphia and Denver struck billions of dimes intended for circulation, while San Francisco focused on proof coins meant for collectors. Each mint has its unique quirks, and it's these quirks that collectors and treasure hunters obsess over. Mint errors can vary from subtle imperfections to dramatic, one-of-a-kind flaws that make a coin immensely valuable. And that's where things get exciting. One of the most common types of mint errors is the off-center strike. This occurs when a coin blank isn't perfectly aligned with the dies during the striking process, resulting in part of the design being cut off. Off-center errors on 2016 dimes range from minor misalignments to extreme examples where half the design is missing. The degree of misalignment, combined with the visibility of the date and mint mark, determines its value. Coins with dramatic off-center strikes can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, especially if the date remains intact. Then there are double die errors, which are among the most coveted by collectors. This type of error occurs when the die, the tool that imprints the design onto the coin, receives multiple impressions that are slightly misaligned. The result is a doubling effect, often visible on letters, numbers, or design elements. On a 2016 dime, you might notice doubling on the word Liberty, the date, or even Roosevelt's profile. These errors can be challenging to spot with the naked eye, but with the help of a magnifying glass or a USB microscope, even small details become clear. Coins with pronounced doubling have fetched impressive sums, especially when verified by reputable grading services. Another fascinating error to look out for is the missing clad layer. Modern dimes are composed of a copper core sandwiched between two layers of a copper-nickel alloy. Occasionally, one of these outer layers is absent, giving the coin a distinct appearance. A missing clad layer on the obverse or reverse of a 2016 dime can create a dramatic two-tone effect, making the coin instantly recognizable. Such errors are not only visually striking but also highly valuable. In some cases, coins with missing clad layers have sold for thousands of dollars at auction, particularly when they are in excellent condition. Misaligned dies are another type of error that can turn an ordinary dime into a collector's dream. Unlike off-center strikes, where the coin blank is misaligned, a misaligned die error occurs when one of the dies isn't properly positioned. This results in one side of the coin appearing normal while the other side shows a misaligned design. Though less dramatic than some other errors, these coins are still sought after, especially when combined with other anomalies. For proof coins struck at the San Francisco Mint, the errors can be even more intriguing. Proof coins are specially made for collectors, with sharp details and a mirror-like finish. Errors on these coins, such as frosting issues or design anomalies, are incredibly rare because of the high-quality control standards at the Mint. A 2016 proof dime with a noticeable error would be a once-in-a-lifetime find, commanding a premium price in the collector's market. But what makes these errors so valuable? It's all about rarity and demand. Coins are mass-produced, and most are struck perfectly, making errors an exception. When an error coin enters circulation or the collector's market, its uniqueness makes it stand out. Serious collectors are willing to pay significant sums to add these oddities to their collections, especially if the error is dramatic and well-preserved. Additionally, the intrigue of owning a coin with a story. A mistake that somehow made it through the mint's rigorous quality control adds to its appeal. Real-life stories of collectors discovering these hidden gems add a layer of excitement to the hunt. Take, for example, the story of a hobbyist who bought a roll of dimes from their local bank. Among the ordinary coins, they found a 2016 dime with a prominent double die error on the obverse. After sending it to a grading service for verification, the coin sold at auction for over $2,000. Or consider the collector who spotted a missing clad layer error in their pocket change. That dime, worth just 10 cents to most people, ended up selling for nearly $1,500. Stories like these show that valuable coins can be found in the most unexpected places, and anyone with a keen eye and a bit of patience can uncover them. If you're wondering how to increase your chances of finding one of these rare treasures, it starts with knowing what to look for. The tools you need are simple and inexpensive: a magnifying glass or USB microscope to examine the fine details, a good light source to spot subtle anomalies, and a reference guide to compare your findings. Pay close attention to the date, mint mark, and design elements, as these are the areas where errors are most likely to appear. Rolls of dimes from banks are an excellent resource for searching, as are coin shows and estate sales. Joining online communities of coin enthusiasts can also provide valuable tips and insights. Condition matters greatly when it comes to value, so preserving your discoveries is essential. Use coin holders or flips to protect your coins from damage and handle them by the edges to avoid leaving fingerprints. If you believe you found a significant error, consider having it graded and authenticated by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. These services provide certification that can significantly increase a coin's market value. Now, let's talk about the most significant finds to date. The rarest and most valuable 2016 dimes are those with dramatic, undeniable errors that make them one of a kind. One example is a 2016 dime with an extreme off-center strike, where nearly 70% of the design is missing. This coin, still showing the date and mint mark, sold at auction for over $5,000. Another incredible find was a 2016 proof dime with a unique frosting error discovered in a sealed proof set. Its rarity and pristine condition made it a must-have for collectors, fetching thousands of dollars. The allure of these coins lies in their potential to turn a seemingly ordinary piece of change into a life-changing discovery. With billions of 2016 dimes minted, the odds of finding a valuable error may seem slim, but it's precisely this rarity that makes the search so thrilling. Each dime you examine could be the one that tells a story, captures the fascination of collectors, and commands an impressive price at auction. So, the next time you come across a dime, take a closer look. Examine the details, check for anomalies, and don't dismiss the possibility that you might be holding something extraordinary. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 2016 US dime is proof that even the smallest coin can hold incredible value. Who knows? Your next great find could be just a pocket away. In 1991, a simple dime found its way into circulation, seemingly like any other coin. However, what most people don't realize is that this unassuming piece of currency could hold extraordinary value. Some rare error coins from this year have sold for thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars, and there are whispers of coins that might be worth even more. What makes these coins so special? It's not just the silver shine or Roosevelt's profile. It's the hidden stories within each coin, the minting errors, the unique anomalies, and the rare quirks that make collectors and enthusiasts desperate to add them to their collections. Let's start with the basics. The 1991 dime, like others of its kind, has specific specifications set by the US Mint. It's composed of a copper core with a nickel outer layer, weighs 2.27 grams, and measures 17.91 millimeters in diameter. On the obverse, you'll find Franklin D. Roosevelt's portrait, while the reverse features a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, symbols of peace, victory, and strength. But the key to uncovering a fortune lies in the details most people overlook. Every coin tells a story, and the story of the 1991 dime begins at the US Mint. In 1991, dimes were struck in 3 major facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint left its unique mark on the coins they produced. Look closely at your dime. Do you see a small letter? A P for Philadelphia, a D for Denver, or an S for San Francisco? That tiny mark, known as the mint mark, can be crucial in determining your coin's rarity and value. Now, here's where things get interesting. Despite rigorous quality control measures, errors can and do occur during the minting process. These errors might seem like imperfections, but in the world of coin collecting, they're treasures. Error coins are fascinating anomalies that arise from mistakes during production, and they can dramatically increase a coin's value. Let's explore some of the most intriguing errors found on 1991 dimes and how you can spot them. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die. This occurs when a coin is struck more than once with a misaligned die, creating a doubled image on the coin's design. Look closely at the lettering or Roosevelt's profile on your dime. Do you notice any doubling? Even subtle signs can make a significant difference in value. Some collectors have found double die dimes worth hundreds of dollars, sometimes even more, depending on the severity and location of the doubling. Another type of error to watch for is an off-center strike. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned with the die during striking, resulting in a design that's visibly shifted. The more off-center the design, the rarer and more valuable the coin becomes. Imagine finding a 1991 dime with 50% of the design missing yet perfectly preserved. It's a dream find for any collector and can fetch substantial sums at auction. Planchet errors are equally captivating. A planchet is the blank piece of metal used to create a coin. Occasionally, planchets are improperly prepared or damaged before striking, leading to fascinating errors. For example, missing clad layers expose the copper core beneath the nickel surface, giving the coin a distinctive appearance. Coins with missing clad layers are rare and can sell for impressive amounts, especially when the error is prominently visible. Then there are striking errors like misaligned dies, which create coins with uneven designs or missing details. Sometimes, a coin might even be struck on the wrong planchet, a process that results in coins with unusual sizes, weights, or compositions. These errors are incredibly rare but can command jaw-dropping prices when discovered. Let's pause for a moment and share a real-life story. A collector named Sarah was sorting through a roll of dimes she purchased from her local bank. At first glance, the coins seemed ordinary, but as she examined each one under a magnifying glass, something caught her eye. One dime appeared to have doubling on the date. Intrigued, she sent the coin to a professional grading service. The result? A verified double die error, which sold at auction for $5,000. Sarah's story is a testament to the treasures hiding in plain sight and the potential rewards of taking a closer look at your pocket change. The value of error coins doesn't just depend on the type of error. Condition plays a critical role as well. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless, mint-state specimen. Even the rarest error coin can lose value if it's heavily worn or damaged. That's why it's essential to handle your coins with care. Use gloves to avoid leaving fingerprints, store them in protective holders, and keep them away from harsh environments that could cause corrosion or discoloration. So, how do you identify these valuable error coins? Start with the right tools. A good magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe is essential for spotting fine details. A digital coin scale can help you detect weight discrepancies, which might indicate a wrong planchet error. Reference guides and online resources are invaluable for comparing your finds to known errors. And don't forget to consult professional grading services like PCGS or NGC for expert evaluations. But where can you find 1991 dimes to examine? The good news is that they're everywhere. Check your pocket change, piggy banks, and coin jars. Visit local banks and ask for rolls of dimes to search through. Estate sales, flea markets, and coin shows can also be excellent sources for discovering hidden gems. The thrill of the hunt is part of what makes coin collecting so exciting. Now, let's talk about the rarest and most valuable 1991 dimes ever discovered. These coins are the stuff of legend among collectors. One such example is a 1991 dime with a dramatic off-center strike that sold for over $10,000. Another is a coin struck on a penny planchet, resulting in a smaller, copper-colored dime that fetched an astonishing $20,000 at auction. And then there are coins with multiple errors, like a double die combined with a missing clad layer, which are so rare they're almost priceless. But the crown jewel of 1991 dimes is yet to be found. Some experts believe that undiscovered error coins from this year could be worth millions. Why? Because the combination of rarity, demand, and historical significance creates a perfect storm for skyrocketing value. Imagine being the person who discovers that one-in-a-million coin. The possibilities are thrilling. Before we wrap up, let's share some practical tips for selling your coins. If you believe you've found a valuable error coin, have it professionally appraised and graded. A certified coin is far more likely to fetch top dollar at auction. When selling, consider platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or specialized coin dealers. Write detailed, accurate listings, and include high-quality photos that showcase the coin's unique features. And remember, patience is key. The right buyer might be just around the corner. The 1982 US dime might seem like just another small coin in your pocket, but it holds a story of mystery, rarity, and potential fortune. What if a coin worth mere cents could transform into a prize worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, or even more? This is not a tale of exaggeration, but a reality for collectors who understand the value of rare error coins. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, how to identify valuable errors, and why the 1982 dime is one of the most intriguing coins in U.S. minting history. In the early 1980s, economic changes and production decisions created a perfect storm for unique coin errors. In 1982, the U.S. Mint did not release traditional mint sets, a decision that inadvertently made it harder for collectors to access high-quality examples of coins minted that year. Combine this with a rare minting error, and you have the makings of a treasure hiding in plain sight. To truly appreciate the value of the 1982 dime, we must first understand its basic specifications. The dime, part of the Roosevelt series introduced in 1946, is composed of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. It weighs 2.27 grams and measures 17.91 millimeters in diameter. These precise details are important when identifying errors, as any deviation from these standards can signal something extraordinary. The 1982 dimes were minted in Philadelphia and Denver, but here's where things get interesting. Some of these coins were produced without a mint mark. That small, seemingly insignificant detail has turned ordinary coins into coveted rarities. The no-mint mark dimes from 1982 were the result of a mistake at the Philadelphia Mint. Typically, coins minted in Philadelphia during this era bore a P mint mark, but for a select few dimes, the mint mark was accidentally omitted. This occurred because a die, the tool used to strike the coin's design, was mistakenly prepared without the mint mark. The result? A rare and valuable error coin that continues to captivate collectors to this day. To understand why this error is so significant, we need to delve into the world of coin errors and their impact on value. Coin errors are unintended mistakes that occur during the minting process, and they come in various forms. The most sought-after errors include no-mint mark coins, misstrikes, die cracks, and double dies. These errors disrupt the uniformity of the coin's design, making them unique and, in many cases, incredibly valuable. The rarity of these errors plays a crucial role in their worth. For instance, a coin with a no-mint mark error is exceptionally scarce because the mint's quality control typically catches such mistakes before they reach circulation. The fewer the errors, the more valuable the coin becomes. This principle is perfectly illustrated by the 1982 no-mint mark Roosevelt dime. While millions of dimes were produced that year, only a tiny fraction lacked the mint mark, making them highly desirable among collectors. Let's consider a real-life example. A collector once discovered a 1982 no-mint mark dime in a jar of loose change. Upon realizing its significance, they had the coin professionally graded and authenticated. The result? The dime, initially worth 10 cents, was valued at thousands of dollars. Stories like this highlight the importance of paying close attention to the coins we encounter daily. Who knows what treasures might be hiding in your pocket or change jar? So, how can you identify a valuable 1982 dime? The process starts with the right tools. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe is essential for examining coins closely, allowing you to spot subtle details like missing mint marks or doubling in the design. A digital scale is also useful for verifying the coin's weight, as deviations from the standard 2.27 grams can indicate a minting error. Proper lighting is crucial, as it helps reveal fine details and anomalies. Finally, ensure your coins are stored safely in holders or albums to preserve their condition. Begin your inspection by looking where the mint mark should appear. On a Roosevelt dime, the mint mark is located on the obverse side, just above the date. If you're examining a 1982 dime and find no mint mark, you may have stumbled upon a rare error coin. But don't stop there. Check for other potential errors, such as doubling in the text or image, which indicates a double die error. Inspect the coin's edge for off-center strikes or irregularities in the reading. Every detail matters when determining a coin's value. However, it's important to avoid common pitfalls. Not every anomaly signifies an error. For example, wear and tear from circulation can sometimes mimic the appearance of an error. Similarly, counterfeit coins are a concern in the numismatic world. So it's crucial to have your coin authenticated by a reputable grading service if you believe it's valuable. Now, let's talk about the value of these error coins. The 1982 no mint mark Roosevelt dime has become one of the most sought-after modern coins. In pristine condition, these dimes have fetched thousands of dollars at auction. Coins graded in mint state, essentially untouched by circulation, are particularly valuable. The highest grade examples have reached prices exceeding $20,000, and as demand continues to grow, these figures could climb even higher. But the no mint mark dime isn't the only valuable 1982 error coin. Other errors, such as double dies and misstruck dimes, also hold significant value. Double die errors occur when a coin is struck twice by the die, creating a doubled image or text. These errors can be subtle, requiring close examination, but they are highly prized among collectors. Misstrikes, where the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, create off-center designs that are both unique and valuable. The rarity of these errors, combined with their visual appeal, makes them standout pieces in any collection. You might wonder, what drives the value of these error coins? Several factors come into play. First and foremost is rarity. The fewer coins with a particular error, the more collectors are willing to pay. Condition is another critical factor. Coins in better condition, with minimal wear and strong details, command higher prices. Historical significance also plays a role. Error coins represent a moment in history when something went awry at the mint, making them fascinating artifacts for numismatists. So, where can you find these rare 1982 dimes? Start by checking your loose change. It might sound simple, but countless rare coins have been discovered this way. Coin rolls from banks are another excellent source, as they often contain older coins that have been out of circulation for years. Don't overlook flea markets, estate sales, and garage sales, where coins are sometimes sold without the seller realizing their value. Every coin you examine is an opportunity to uncover a hidden gem. Once you've identified a potentially valuable coin, it's crucial to protect it. Proper storage is essential for preserving a coin's condition. Use coin holders or albums to prevent damage, and avoid exposing your coins to humidity or extreme temperatures. Handling coins by their edges, rather than the surfaces, can also prevent unnecessary wear. By taking these precautions, you'll ensure your coins retain their value for years to come. If you're serious about coin collecting, consider joining a community of like-minded enthusiasts. Local coin clubs and online forums are great places to share discoveries, seek advice, and stay informed about market trends. Attending coin shows and conventions provides opportunities to network with experts, view rare coins, and even buy or sell pieces for your collection. The coin collecting community is filled with passionate individuals who are eager to share their knowledge and experiences. As we near the end of this journey, let's revisit the 1982 no mint mark dime. Its rarity, combined with the intrigue of its origin, makes it a prized possession for collectors. Imagine the thrill of finding one of these coins and realizing its worth. It's a reminder that even the smallest, most overlooked items can hold incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, the search for rare coins offers a blend of history, mystery, and the potential for financial reward. The world of coin collecting is vast, filled with stories of discovery and excitement. The 1982 dime is just one example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can become a treasure. So, the next time you handle a dime, take a closer look. You might be holding a piece of history and a fortune in your hand.